at the Commonwealth Games, a little cheeky attempt, perhaps we'd say, from the Senate committee to try to get Daniel Andrews to appear. They can't compel him, but they've offered him the chance to explain what happened with the Commonwealth Games cancellation.
Well, and he's leaving them waiting to see his response here. He's not said no, that he won't fly to Canberra to appear at this new Senate inquiry, which is looking into the cancellation of the Commonwealth Games for 2026. It was meant to be hosted in regional Victoria, but we know, as the Premier said, this was the easiest decision he ever made, that he was scrapping the Games because of the cost blowout. Well, now he's been invited amongst dozens of others to appear at this Senate inquiry, being led by the Nationals Senator Matt Canavan and his colleague Bridget McKenzie. I'm told that this letter only arrived in Daniel Andrews' hands today at 10:54 a.m, which might help explain why he hasn't seen a reply yet. He's currently on leave. He's feeling unwell at the moment, so he hasn't been in the state parliament either. We can show you part of this letter that he would have received this morning, inviting him to attend. It notes that they respect the Victorian government's jurisdiction in the matter, but they believe that this committee, federally, should have an ability to examine the decision and the potential impacts. On behalf of the committee, this is written by Matt Canavan. He says he's inviting Mr Andrews to participate in this public hearing. Well, he has until Monday the 14th of this month to reply, to see whether he'll go. Earlier last week, he said he hadn't seen an invitation, so therefore he couldn't say if he'd appear one way or another.
Would you accept that invitation?
It's a matter for her and the Senate.
Will you accept that invitation?
I haven't received an invitation, so I won't be dealing with completely hypothetical matters.
Well, I'd be very disappointed if they don't. This is an opportunity for the Premier to explain to all Australians why he took the decision he did and what evidence he based that on. He has made public claims that it wasn't the hardest decision he's had to make. Well, then he shouldn't have any concerns about fronting up and being transparent on the reasons why.
The crucial point here is, though, the current Premier and his ministry cannot be forced or compelled to appear at this federal Senate inquiry. If they don't want to appear, they do not have to. It's a different story for former ministers, and we'll show you some of these crucial witnesses that have been invited to give evidence before the committee. Martin Pakula, he's the former Tourism, Sport and Major Events Minister, and I'm told that that's the one, the big fish they're most interested to hear from, given he can't refuse to attend. That if he doesn't want to appear, he's been summoned, then this could become a legal fight. They're also looking to hear from Commonwealth Games bosses, the head of World Athletics, also some of those local mayors who are affected by the decision to scrap the Games in the regions, but also, interestingly, some of the mayors across the country, Tom, who have expressed interest in potentially trying to revive the Games for 2026.
Now, on